Vio here. It's really nice out and I can record outside again. So today we're going to be talking about the truth behind Goyo Guardian. Goyo Guardian's a card that just recently came off the ban list. It got super hyped instantly because everyone remembers what it did. And then there was like a backslash. Everybody in the world realized that synchro summoning is harder to do, and not all the current most relevant decks can do it so easily. Such as you've got just the deck Hat, which does a lot of level 4 summoning, but the only way for you to possibly take advantage of Goyo would be for you to somehow work in a level 2 tuner to work with all these other cards. And doing that's not very difficult with cards such as the Plague Spreader Zombie, which you can just get to the graveyard at any time in the duel, or just normal summon using a hand to synchro summon the Goyo. But then you also remember there is a huge amount of heavy back row and monsters such as the hands themselves, which really just fight and destroy your Goyo Guardian. So you have those issues. Goyo Guardian also loses to anything that can destroy it by battle. But when you think about the card itself, it is a monster that is a level 6 synchro with 2800 attack. Even if you ignore the fact that it's a level 6 synchro that has such high attack is just really amazing. His attack being 28 at just such an easy way to summon is really good for decks such as Sylvan, which can synchro summon really easily using Spore and Copy Plant. You can summon something like Martial Leaf and have Copy Plant copy it, and now you have a level 6 synchro. You can use decks like Gusto, where if you have your Goldo already on the field, you can normal summon Pilica, not use its effect, and then synchro into Goyo. You can use all these little decks, such as the Blackwings that everyone knows about, to synchro into Goyo. So Goyo Guardian there is an okay to decent card. You do have to fight through the 3 Mirror Force and 3 of the Deep Prison, but once you get past all of those cards, then you gotta look and think about what you're going to be able to do now. What do you have left? If you've got a monster that can be fought, that has to fight through all this, you can use Lance and stuff to try and protect it, and then you can use his effect to take their monster. But the main thing about Goyo, the main reason why Goyo is going to be good is not because of this deck, not because of Sylvan, but because of the deck that's coming out, the Wyverns, or Worms, or whatever you want to call them. This Yang Zing deck is a deck focused around synchroing, that right now nobody seems to care about or think about because all they can think of is Shaddolls. And you've got to remember, Shaddolls will not be here forever, and decks like the Yang Zing can easily main deck options to fight Shaddolls, with just different options such as you do not need to play the Dark Guy, and so if you don't play the Dark Guy, you can use decks, or cards such as the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. You can use cards such as the No Fusion Area if you really feel like fighting them that much. It's just there are different ways to stop them from using their cards. You can use different cards that stop their effects in grave. It does not matter per se, because you can do different things. Now Yang Zing do have a lot of capabilities and similarities between the two decks, such as you can multiply cards in Yang Zings, but they also have to have their effects in the grave. But the main thing that is very important about this deck is it can synchro and it can change the levels of the monsters currently on the field with ease. Plus, you can go like that. You can go from having 1 monster to having 4 just by your opponent destroying 1. You can multiply it into 2 and have another card to draw a card, and then when one of those dies, multiply that into 2 as well. And you just have so many positives and pluses with the cards. Goyo is not the best card now, no. It'll be good, and I'm going to say, like we want to first be able to tell you, it's not a bad card. Yes, there is lots of back row, but I'm going to have just as much trouble fighting through these back row if I summon something like Gaia, the Fierce Knight dude. I mean, it's a level 6 synchro that's 26. I mean, 28 is huge. And the fact that he has an effect, what the heck, it doesn't even matter. The effect does not matter. It's the fact that he's 28 level 6 synchro that, if he does have his effect, can steal your monsters. There is a reason why he is the steal your girl. I mean, this card is just so good. I like this card. I'm really excited. I'm actually this close to buying him. I just recently got one of my paychecks, and I'm looking at him like, I got money, and I don't have things to buy. Do I want to buy Shark Knight? Do I want to buy Goyo? I don't know, it depends. Tell me what you think of Goyo. Tell me what you think of this card, and what decks you could play it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a wonderful day. Yeah.